If somebody was accused of inappropriately touching a child, would you have them on your show and help promote their next album? Of course not. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't have R. Kelly on your show. Would you? No. So why is it that you have people on your show who promote drug culture, gang culture, killing other black people? Why? Why do you give them shine? That's my question for you. You people are hypocrites and I can't stand you people. Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Ruling Class Podcast. And of course, I'm your host, Didi, back up in this bitch with another video, man. And listen, you can help a thirsty brother out by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, sharing this video, commenting on this video, hitting the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And listen, people, culture is important. All right, well, wait, I forgot to drink my water. Culture is important. I think we can all agree on that, which is a big reason why I do what I do on my podcast, right? I don't like to just get on here and talk about celebrities. I like to talk about real life, real world situations because that's what matters more. But I bring up celebrities as a vehicle to talk about real things that happen in real life. And when I see hypocrisy in our culture, I like to point it out because this is a part of the problem and we can never move forward as a people when I see the hypocrisy from grown people, adults. So here you have a situation where you have Charleston White, and for those of you who don't know who that is, Charleston White is a community activist out of the Fort Worth, Texas area who went viral about 2 years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, because he started calling out rappers. He started calling out the black community for the destruction that we glorify, the detriment that we share, such as, you know, gangs and drugs and shooting people and things of that nature. He went viral for unapologetically calling out our community. Well, he's ran into many different celebrities, many different rappers. He's called the police on them. He's trying to get them out of our community, which I have no problem with, by the way. All right, cool. I'll make a separate video on Charleston White. But here you have a situation where he just recently called out T.I.'s son, which I'm going to play a video clip here in a second of T.I.'s son, who has publicly been basically spiraling out of control. He's an 18-year-old kid who has been arrested for a plethora of different things here in the recent past few days or whatever. And Charleston White called him out, right? Charleston White is also a comedian. He's been doing stand-up comedy, and he was calling out T.I.'s son. Anyway, T.I. the rapper, a lot of you may know who that is. He responded, as he should, because that's his son that Charleston White is calling out, and he responded. Well, anyways, the Breakfast Club covered the story, and I want you to listen to the hypocrisy of DJ Envy, specifically DJ Envy, and how he chose to go about this situation. Let's take a look.
It was like that. I got one for not wearing a seatbelt, and then that one.
Man,
and then you got four.
I got hell no. I don't understand how y'all think a motherfucker's gangster get caught like driving or whatever. Y'all niggas get the fuck off my dick. Yeah, y'all right. Nigga got too much money. This how niggas supposed to be every day. But shit, I'm sorry that a caught me while I was, you know what I'm saying, on my way to vacation. I'm sorry. I thought I was doing what a young nigga was supposed to do. I ain't want to be in there. Yeah, y'all right. Nigga got too much money. This how niggas supposed to be every day, but what she was supposed to do. Everybody that say a nigga trying to be gangster. Nigga, I ain't asked for the police to pull me over, y'all. But one thing over here, I know that's around Wild Beast, we solid in a box of rocks, yeah.
All right, now let's talk about this beef that's been going down between Charleston White and T.I. and T.I.'s son, King Harris. This all started with Charleston White weighing in on King after King had a situation. He was arrested, and he also talked about Lil Boosie's son.
Why this is happening or why, and I don't know who's right and who's wrong, but I do know that humans gonna crash about their kids. Okay, that's still somebody's child you're talking about. So you just got to remember that and make sure that's the smoke you really want.
But you know, I always feel like, why are we giving Charleston White this shine that he wants? Why are we doing it? Like,
well,
he's
T.I.
a
and King
troll.
were definitely going back and
Charleston
forth.
White
Oh, really?
Your ass
He's a troll, man. It's to the point.
I want to see Charleston White get on in.
Oh, really?
Ass now. Go ahead, keep going.
No, he's a troll, and you keep talking about kids and people's kids. You're gonna get what you want.
Well, that's
you
why I
get what you want
said.
out of it.
Yeah.
But
You don't
T.I.
get what you want out
said
of it.
on social media still.
Well, first of all, if that's the case, then you shouldn't talk about anybody's kid because everybody is somebody's child. That doesn't make any type of sense. You say he's a troll, and why are we giving him the shine? I'm going to let this video finish, but I'm going to answer your question, DJ Amy, on why we're giving him the shine that he wants.
Waiting to get on the phone or in your face, sir. Been on hold since 1 to 2 p.m. And here is, let's skip down to that phone call, Charleston White and T.I.
Yeah, just got off phone with T.I. Yeah, you don't get to dictate nothing. Yeah, you don't get, you or whoever that is on. No, because yeah, you don't get to dictate nothing. I'm trying to get understanding. Well, I ain't trying to get an understanding or give an understanding. If you ain't no comedian, okay, deal with me like I ain't no comedian.
T.I. was a
I ain't no
comedian.
comedian. Yeah, that's what I told T.I.
That's the hypocrisy.
Nothing, not this conversation. I'm the big dog talking. You the one trying to get understanding, right, Daddy? Well, guess what? I ain't trying to get now nor give a one. So in your shit. That's exactly what I just told a on the phone.
Hey, that's all it boils down to. That's somebody's child. So when you go in at somebody's child, just be prepared for the smoke that come with it from the parents.
I know. How do you handle that? You just
What do you
ignore
mean?
it? Like, as a parent, would you just ignore it? Or would you,
You
go
gotta-
back
you-
and forth?
you
What would
gotta-
you do?
you gotta
Because, Envy,
ignore
I
it in
can't
person.
see you ignoring that.
I'm gonna ignore him. Absolutely.
So social media is a place that makes everybody look like a fool. You know, I remember that old saying, you don't go back and forth with people because people from a distance can't tell who's who. Social media
What a
makes
fool, yeah.
everybody look like a fool.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
the
care how
problem is-
right you are, how articulate you are. When you go
That's
back
not
and forth
true.
with somebody on social media, both
Not
of y'all
true.
look silly.
But the problem is he's saying he's a comedian. He's saying that if you hit him or if you threaten him, he's going to call the police. He's saying he has 911 on speed dial. So it's one of those things. What do? You know if you threaten him, if you say something, if you
So
hit
what?
him, if you
Don't
touch him,
threaten
you're
him.
going to jail.
Envy, you keep missing one point.
What's that?
Some people don't care about that. They don't care. They don't care about going to jail. They're gonna take that L over their children.
Right,
And
but-
I'm telling you right now, Clifford Harris is one of those people.
Right, but sometimes it makes smarter to make a different decision. You let it die down, and you catch him later on when you're not involved.
It don't matter. He's still gonna call the police later
He ain't
on.
gonna know where it came from. Right now, everybody knows it's coming from
DJ
T.I.
sound like a whole criminal
But
right
if
now.
you
Nah,
wait-
that's not true.
But if you wait a little
That's
bit,
not true.
If you wait a little bit, but that's what they're gonna assume it came from T.I.
No, not really.
Yes, with them going back and forth, absolutely.
But he goes back and forth with a lot of people. That's why I said
But if you
would
wait,
never know.
if you wait a little bit and let it simmer down, they ain't gonna know where it came from. Might come from him, might come from Boosie, might come from whoever. But you can't,
You sound like a criminal. I don't have them kind of conversations. You sound like a criminal. You sound like people who do crime and you know how to commit crimes. I'm not one of those people.
Well, he
I
did
am,
have a stint in jail.
That is true.
I
That
did
is
not
true.
have a stint in
I
jail.
am the 9-1, and I ain't waiting on the 1. I'm hitting it.
Okay, so first, I don't even know where to start. The hypocrisy here. First of all, T.I. is a rapper, but he's also a comedian. So you have a problem with somebody making fun of your son? As a comedian, you're supposed to understand that. Charleston White is also a comedian. Second of all, they keep saying if you talk about somebody's child, you got to remember that they're somebody's child, and you got to be prepared for what comes with that. Everybody is somebody's child. Now, if you're talking about because he's a younger person, or you're trying to say that he's underage, and that's what they really mean, that don't make sense either, because King is now officially 18 years old. Now, as young as 18 is, please understand that that's legally of age. At 18, you're legally allowed to smoke. At 18, you can drive. At 18, you can have your own apartment. At 18, you're old enough to shoot somebody and know better from your actions, as he's been showing. Right? He may not be mature enough, so to speak, but it's just the irony. But let me answer DJ Envy's question, y'all. I hope y'all stuck around for this part. DJ Envy said, why is it that we keep giving Charleston White the shine that he wants? I don't know, DJ Envy. Probably the same reason that y'all give these rappers shine who promote drug culture, gang culture, womanizing, woman abuse, materialism, ungodly lifestyles on your show. That's about 85 to 95% of your guest appearances are rappers who promote drug culture and violence and destruction. Why do y'all give them shine? Why don't y'all call them out? How come they come on your show and you don't have anything to ask them about that? How come you tiptoe around that? Why? If somebody was accused of inappropriately, I'm never going to let this analogy go. If somebody was accused of inappropriately touching a child, would you have them on your show and help promote their next album? Of course not. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't have R. Kelly on your show. Would you? No. So why is it that you have people on your show who promote drug culture, gang culture, killing other black people? Why? Why do you give them shine? That's my question for you. You people are hypocrites and I can't stand you people. Y'all uplift this nonsense, and then when somebody comes along and calls it out and have a problem with it, you want to help the rappers get rid of them. Oh, no. I'm doing this because King is 18. He's a child. No, bro. King is old enough to go to the penitentiary. He is not a child. I can't stand you hypocrites. DJ Envy and men like him is a part of the problem. Facts.
Oh, yeah. Diddy got a podcast.